this is Suzanne with Sweet Tea and Whimsy. Thank you for joining me today. I am so excited. Did I say I'm excited? Yes, I am terribly excited because today, guys, I have a thrift haul. Now listen, this is a secret between us because my husband does not need to know that I've been thrifting. But I have been thrifting. I've actually been sneaking it in the back door little by little so that he doesn't know just how much I've thrifted. So if you take anything from this video, take this. If you don't want your husbands to know how often you're thrifting, it's okay. Just leave it in the back of the vehicle and bring out just a little bit at a time. And he will think that you're not thrifting as much. But hey, what they don't know doesn't hurt them. So, if you like videos like this, be sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming videos because I plan to start out the new year thrifting. But for today, I do have a great thrift haul. It is one that has a lot of Christmas goodies and some other treasures mixed in there. Just be sure not to tell my husband. Did I say don't tell my husband? Guys, this is a secret. So, grab a glass of sweet tea and let's get started with our thrift haul. The first 3 bags that I want to show you, it's 3 bags of goodies, and I don't know if I have the receipt in the bag or not, but I went into the local consignment store that I've carried you in there before, and it is my favorite consignment store. I always find goodies in there. So the other day, I went in and I found a Christmas booth that had 75% off all Christmas items. Be still, my beating heart. What? You put a Christmas booth 75% off and then you invite thrifters in? I mean, really, what are you thinking, guys? That we can resist? I mean, tell my husband, send him a letter, tell him it's 75% off. She's a coming. So anyway, I found some treasures. Let's get started. Now, the first couple of items I want to show you are a part of a collection that I have that you've actually never seen. And there's a reason. Well, I have a Christmas village that I didn't bring out this year. I've actually not brought it out in the past couple of years. But I plan to again in the next year or two maybe. But the Christmas village that I collect is the Department 56 original snow village. And I absolutely love it. I have quite a few pieces and I found a deal. This was a great deal. Typically, I don't come across Department 56 original snow village pieces very often at thrift stores. I just don't. But I did at the consignment store and it was in the booth for 75% off. And on top of that, they were originally marked very inexpensively. So let me show you what I got. They're brand new, they're unopened, and well, let me start with this one. This one I will use even with my Christmas Christmas village when I set it up, even though it's the 4th of July. It's a kiddie parade. It's a 4th of July parade. And I want you just to look at these little kiddies playing. These kids have their bicycles decked out, their tricycles. They've pulled out American flags and red, white, and blue pom-poms. They even have an American hat on their dog. They've got their little red wagon all decked out. And they are ready to have a parade. And the kiddie parade says, let's hear it for the red, white, and blue. This year's entries in the kiddie parade are better than ever and include bicycle entry number 5 and a fun canine tricycle float. I want you just to look at this, how adorable. So this was marked $7 and it was 75% off. And it's got the original price of $30. So this makes me happy. To go along with this, I actually found four pieces of the Department 56 collection. So this was piece number 1. The next piece are some snowmobile racers. Okay, on the snowmobile racers, it says, hit the trails and get ready for wintry outdoor fun. Next, I got a piece that's called Christmas Trimmings. The Christmas Trimmings says, steady the ladder and climb your way to the top. Just imagine the oohs and ahs once the tinsel trim garland and strings of lights are all in place. And it is a little boy. He's climbing the ladder to the top of the Christmas tree. And I guess he is getting ready because he's got tinsel, garland, and strings of light. And he is getting ready to climb this ladder to the top of this Christmas tree to trim it. So is that not precious? Love it. So this again is in the original package and it is marked $15. So each of these pieces with a 75% discount, each of these pieces were less than $2 each. Last piece that I found, again unopened, and its original package, it's marked $22.50, and it was less than $2 once I got the 75% discount, and it's a playhouse. And it is adorable. The little playhouse is all decked out with Christmas lights and garland, and it's got a little sign on the door that says no boys allowed, and it says let's play house. Please say the secret password before entering, and be sure to sign the guest book when visiting this whimsical lighted playhouse. So I want you to look here. Is that not precious? So again, I got all of these 4 wonderful Department 56 Christmas Village, the original Snow Village pieces for probably less than $8. That is a steal. That makes me happy, guys. Next, let me show you this, guys. I want you to look at these beautiful wreaths. Look at this vintage Christmas wreath. I know that you're going to find this so hard to believe. Now this one also has a working light, and I just stuck them up there real quick. I haven't fluffed them out the way they need to be fluffed, and I don't have this one plugged in. It works, but I just don't have an extension cord or something there to plug it into. So look at the beautiful little flame that this candle emits, and look up close at this beautiful vintage wreath with a candle. Now again, these have not been fluffed out, but guys, I got 8 of these. They're all identical. They all work. They were marked $2 for all 8 wreaths, and they were 75% off. So $2, 75% off 8 of these beautiful vintage wreaths. Now I just have to take this apart so that you can see what we have here. I'm just in love. I'm just in love. Now it has a cord, and they're all in good shape. It has a toggle switch, and it has the little candle that has a little clip. The little clip even is beautiful. Look at that. So this just clips, little alligator clip onto your wreath, and it has the little metal ribbon and the beautiful flickering wick. Now I just have to show you this. Just look at that. How beautiful is the flame on this candle? I'm in love, guys. I think it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, was that a steal or what? I wish that this one was plugged up and working as well, but I was just so excited. I had to go ahead and show you what I found, and this is probably one of my most favorite treasures I have found lately are these 8 wreaths. I'm tickled pink. Tickled pink. This is an adorable little Christmas can. I love it, even simply for the green Christmas tin. But inside, it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these adorable little coasters. They're metal or tin, and they are just adorable. Little kittens and puppies, red Christmas ribbon, candy canes, Christmas stockings, presents. I thought this was so adorable, and I think once I got the discount on this, it was like 10 cents. Oh, so cute. And I found some beautiful flocked velvet Christmas ribbon, and oh my goodness, there is so much on here. Originally there were 25 yards, which I would assume that there's probably still 25 yards. It doesn't look like it's even been used because it's still so full. So this is absolutely gorgeous. And even if I don't use this for Christmas decor, and I want to get one of those large vintage spools and put some pretty ribbon on it for next Christmas, just for display. So I thought that this flocked red velvet ribbon would be very pretty to do that with. If not, it's just absolutely gorgeous, just like this. This was, oh my goodness, I think 18 cents after I got the discount. I got a ton of these little battery operated candles. They work and they are adorable. I love them. And oh my goodness, they were like a nickel each. So a couple of them, they're different heights, which I really like. Right here, there are 5 of them. And then I got some that are unopened. It looks like they originally came from Rite Aid Home. And these were like a nickel each. So I got some that are unopened. I got 4 of them that are unopened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excuse me. 6 of them that are unopened. 5 of them that are opened. And that'll be a good collection. I like using these in displays, especially with fresh greenery, because you don't risk something catching on fire. So that's really good. I found this adorable little sign that says welcome with a gingerbread man on it. Goodness, this was I think this was less than a nickel, but I thought it was so cute. I don't know if it's vintage. I don't suppose that it is, but I like the colors of it, and I thought it was adorable and would look cute in a display. These next couple of items that I got, you're gonna love. Look at this. Absolutely adorable. These little vintage Christmas bells. They're tied together the way they were being sold as a pair, but they're very, very old. They have some discoloration to them. I tend to think maybe they were Christmas ornaments, that played music, because there is a little speaker type thing on the bottom, but these are absolutely perfect, very vintage looking. So this was probably a dime after the 75% discount. But it has beautiful poinsettias on it, the green and white striped ribbon. The bell is silver with a red stripe at the bottom. And then these vintage candles I love. And they're in a little tin, almost like a little tart tin with a little handle. This is going to have the beautiful flickering flame like the wreath up there. So I love these. These were probably 25 cents. There's two of them. They're identical. The little tart tin is a little ruffled edge to it. This is what the bottom looks like. There are no markings. The candle looks like it has a drip to it. And again, it has the flickering flame. Absolutely adorable. I picked up this poinsettia ribbon. It's the wired edge ribbon. It was marked 25 cents, so 75% off of that. Here is some red velvet Christmas ribbon for $1.50. 75% off of that, and it is a bunch of ribbon. It says 75 feet of velvet ribbon. Now, this tin has a lot of memories for me. I'm going to take the lid off. This is an old Christmas tin with a traditional red color, and it has the beautiful poinsettias and candles and ribbon on the front. And this is definitely a memory from my childhood, because my mother used to purchase Christmas tins just like this to store all the Christmas goodies that she would bake in, and she would even give these away as gifts filled with Christmas goodies. So each year she would have identical tins to this filled with sand tarts, Christmas orange peel candy, fruitcake cookies, and chocolate peanut butter balls, and other Christmas goodies that she would bake. So when I saw this, I knew I had to have it, because not only is it a beautiful tin, I can use it to store Christmas ornaments in, I can use it for display during Christmas, and it is old and it brings back a lot of fun Christmas memories. Now, inside this Christmas tin, I've already stored, this was 10 cents, 75% off 10 cents, which I don't know, maybe they owed me money for that. I don't know. So inside this, I have gone ahead and unboxed some glass ornaments that I purchased for $2, and I think there's like 36, close to 40 of these little glass heart ornaments. These are just so delicate and lacy that I thought I might get them, because I know they will be pretty on a Christmas tree, because the light will shine through. It's very feminine and lacy, and they were $2 for about 40 of these, and 75% off of that. One of my memories of glass Christmas ornaments was a lady that I used to work with many, many years ago. She had a Christmas tree in her home that had nothing but these pretty lace glassy ornaments. It was a huge tree in her living room, and there were nothing but glass ornaments on her Christmas tree. So when you looked at that Christmas tree, it looked like an icicle wonderland. It was absolutely gorgeous. I got this Christmas item for 75 cents. And it's adorable. I've got to take this out of the bag to show you. It is a collection of old, very old, I want to call them vintage, Christmas bells. They are in all sizes, all colors, and I just think this will make such an adorable Christmas garland. But they're all very old. They're just all rusted up, all different colors. They all have little jingle bells inside. And what fun is this? So in this Ziploc bag, I'm going to count and see how many we have. There are 19. There are 19 of these old Christmas bells, and they were 75 cents. Awesome, awesome deal. So yeah, I love these Christmas bells. 75 cents for these amazing Christmas bells. Boy, I can think of so many different little craft projects. You could, of course, make Christmas ornaments. You can add them atop Christmas gifts, a Christmas garland. Oh, awesome, awesome. I picked up this. This was in the 75% off Christmas booth at the consignment shop. It is a Pier 1 import Christmas ornament, and I have several of these that I've collected throughout the years, and I don't think I have this one. It is 2017. Look at this, it's just gorgeous. So it ended up being about a quarter, and I just love this. These are beautiful hand-painted ornaments that you can get each year from Pier 1. They're painted from the inside of the ornament, and I just think they're precious. An authentic handcrafted Labine original Pier 1 ornament, and it talks about Labine. Labine, the art of Labine, or inside painting, originated in China during the Qing dynasty. It has been a respected Chinese art for over 200 years. This genuine Labine ornament was hand-blown and meticulously hand-painted by a master artisan. This process requires keen concentration and skill, since the image must be painted in reverse through a tiny opening in the glass. So, doesn't that make you want to pay more attention to these ornaments when you see them? Because I also found these little shiny glass Christmas balls. They were only 50 cents. I know that these are not old. They were marked down even less than the 50 cents that's marked on there. Now this next find is a Robin Johnson special. This just makes me smile. I saw this and I immediately thought of Robin, and that put a smile on my face. The little candle rings, this would go so well in her, along with her tacky Christmas decorations. They were 50 cents each. I found two of them. Green with the little berries, the holly berries and the holly leaves and the cedar leaves. It's just lovely. I just think they're perfect. So this was a score. 50 cents. And it's got the battery pack here. and 50 cents, and then another 50. And charged 50 cents times 2. But I love these peacock feathers. I picked up this plastic wreath for 25 cents. It's got the red Christmas ribbon, the holly leaves, and the holly berries. And I will just use this to tuck in my Christmas tree in between some of the branches. And I always think this is so pretty, the way the light will shine on these plastic ornaments. And this is probably one that's rather old. So for 25 cents and then marked down from that, I thought this was very pretty. Then I got a whole little collection of red berries. This one looks really, really old. Decorative cranberry stems. There's 72 pieces. And I'm not sure how old this is. It looks old. It may not really be that old, but there are 72 little stems of red berries. And this was marked 50 cents and a mark down from that. And then some individual stems of berries. And these were just a couple of cents each, marked down from 10 cents each. So I'm proud of all the pretty little berry stems. There's always a use for pretty berry stems. On the free table, I got this old Holy Bible, and I liked it because it is a beautiful red color, which will be pretty to set out for Christmas. I can't really tell how old the Bible is because some of the first pages are missing. It starts on Genesis chapter 8, but it does have the word of the Lord printed in red, and it's got some notes in the back and some handwritten verses. Here on this page, it has some dates from the 1960s. And here on this page, it says Sunday, August the 15th, 1976. And there's some doodling and some verses. So this was just, to me, a very pretty red old Bible. So I picked it up off of the free table. 25 cents. I got this book. It's a book about birds. It is dated 1965, and it has some beautiful pictures in it, the beautiful illustrations. So this will be fun to look at. It's all about garden birds of America, 25 cents. I picked up this box of glass ornaments, and I mainly picked it up because of these beautiful white glass ornaments that are included. There's quite a few of them. And I don't think this is anything very old, but it was marked $2 and then marked down from there. But these beautiful white glass ornaments are really fun. Again, in the 75% off booth, I found a couple of more items for my Christmas village that I can store away. A buffalo snow Christmas drape with silver glitter. And I got 2 of these. And these, if I remember correctly, were marked 50 cents and then 75% off of that. Unopened glittering Christmas drape that were the same price. So these are good to have for the Christmas village. And then for $3, I purchased these beautiful blue ribbon There's a lot of ribbon on each of these spools. Look at this beautiful stripe. It's very pretty ribbon. I especially like this stripe here. This is very pretty. So this all together was $3. I found a $1 Scrabble game, and I'll use this for crafting projects. Ready for spring and Valentine's. I found this $2 pale pink tablecloth. Look at this pretty simple pattern, and will look very pretty for Valentine's. I picked up some free magazines off of the free table, all about birds and blooms, and I got several different issues of Birds and Blooms. This one is a winter edition, and if you've never seen Birds in Bloom, they have some absolutely beautiful pictures and articles all about birds and their wildlife and their environment and the flowers that attract birds. They're just beautiful, beautiful books to look at. So I will look through these magazines and probably pass them along to someone else to look at when I'm finished. The last thing that I purchased is this, 50 cents, a quilt top. So it's an unfinished quilt top. The top of it has been pieced together, and it's absolutely beautiful. I can tell. I've not opened it until now, but look at this. Look at these beautiful colors. They'll probably be something that I'll want to do for Valentine's with this. Look at this. So it's large. It's beautiful. Look at these pretty patterns. It's gorgeous. And I want to show you the back side of this so that you can appreciate the fact that this was hand stitched by someone. This is not a machine stitched quilt top. This was hand stitched by someone. Think of the time and the work that it took to stitch all of these pieces together. Look at these beautiful fabrics. Just gorgeous. This is the center of the quilt here. Let me show you the center of the quilt. Look at this. So, as you can see, I did find some treasures. I'm so happy with everything that I found. I can't wait to put some of these things to use. I absolutely love my wreaths, the beautiful old candles and the candlesticks. How lovely is that? The pretty little old bells that I found, the beautiful Christmas tin, all the wonderful ribbons, the velvet ribbons that I found, the wonderful little coasters. Of course, the Department 56 Village pieces. The wonderful collection of old Christmas bells. It's hard to name a favorite, so there are so many. So be sure you join me next time on Sweet Tea and Whimsy when we come back with some craft projects, some thrift hauls, some DIY projects, home decor, repurposing, and many more fun videos. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and stay with us.
Guys, I forgot to show you this one piece I found. It is a framed piece of fabric that's been pieced together, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors and the fabric pieces. I had to share this with you.
Hey Daisy! So it's been raining out. It's been raining out. Daisy! It's been raining outside if you see raindrops on me. So yeah, I have raindrops on me. Daisy? Daisy, Mama loves you. Does it seem like every time I start talking, Daisy starts barking? Or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Daisy! Daisy May! I don't know, guys. Daisy! Daisy, come here! Come here!